What up? It's your boy Mpcsauce, and today I'm going to be talking about drum selection. Drum selection is very important when it comes to making beats because it can make or break the vibe. I'm going to share a technique on how I select my drums and also future proofing. We're going to talk about that in a second. All right. So first thing first, there's a certain way how I create my drum programs. All right. So the way I do them, I categorize them by feel, and I fill up the drum program to bank D. All right. So this one is called kick punch, and it's basically all dirty, punchy kicks. So what I did is I sat down and listened to every single kick in my library, and I just dragged out which ones sound similar and categorized them as kick punch. The whole idea is to come up with a kick that sounds similar and categorize them to the tone and body of the kick. So now when it comes to making the beat, I'm not stuck with just a few kicks. I could easily audition and see which kick fit in the beat. So let's go to bank A. So I have all these kicks to choose from. And once you settle on a kick, and the cool thing about it is now, if you're still unsure, you could just select all the kicks and transpose them and audition them in real time. So having multiple different kits, that's like kick punch, kick low, which is just more of a subby kick, live kicks. You know, once you have all these different tones separated, when it comes to layering, it's a breeze because you could apply the same technique, copy the event, select a different kit, and just pick and choose which one you want by highlighting all the MIDI data. Another tip for better sounding drums is fine tuning your drum sounds. And I literally mean fine tuning. So I have this clap that I recorded in. And I like to use the tuning to find different grits, different textures, different tones when layering my drums. Here's a good example. So again, this is the clap. So I'm pitching it down. So let's mute that so you can see before and after. This is without the layer clap. Again, this is all by feel. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. I'm gonna pitch it up. So it's definitely adding more of a transient texture on top of that snare. This is without it. So it's cutting through more. So let's bring it up so we can hear it better. And we pitch it up. But already you can hear it's more punchy. It cuts through the mix without even adding a transient plugin on it. That's with it. It's without it. Just by tuning the sample can give you grit, texture, transient without using any plugins, which is a nice, really dope technique. Another technique to better sounding drums is to use compression. Now, these are all programmed drums, so every time you hit the pad, it's going to be the same volume. But we use compression to change the actual envelope of the sound. So if you want a shorter snare, or you want more of the sustain, the release to come out, or if you want the reverb to come out, or if you want less reverb to come out, some of these sample packs do have printed reverbs on them. So using compression, it's a good way to control or add, remove attack, and add or remove release. Let me show you guys. All right, so in this case, I want to add release to the snare. So I'm gonna bring down my attack. When it comes to attack and release, the way I think about it is start and stop. All right. Attack is start. When do you want the compression to start? And release is when do you want the compression to stop? All right. So in this case, I want the compression to start very soon. And I want the release to stop very soon because I don't want to compress the release. I want the compression to start and stop, and whatever that's after the start and stop, I'm gonna control that with the volume. All right. So remember, compression automates the volume down. I want to lower the volume at the very beginning, and I use the output volume to bring the tail up. All right. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna bring the attack very fast, the release very fast. Don't go crazy with these numbers. Just look at it as start and stop. Boom, boom. We're going to bring down our threshold. And now with the output, we're going to bring up that tail. So you can see it's more of a punch in the beginning. And now the sustain, the length of the actual snare, it has more sustain to it. So the snare sounds like it just lasts longer. And good thing we have a mix knob, so now we could just mix the two to taste. Right there's at 50%. So now we have the tail and we have the initial punch from the snare. So that's before, after. And we could also shorten the snare by having the attack all the way up and starting earlier with the compression. So let's say this is my snare. I'm going to let this pass through and start here with the compression. So that's attack. That's going to be my start. And my end, I'm going to shorten the end because if I'm going to start here, I want it to not compress very long. I just wanted to skip this part, come down, and let go. So I'm going to start short. Let's bring down the threshold. And once you have it here, you can fine tune it. So you can see I'm compressing too much. So my start is too fast. As I open up, you can start hearing that click coming through. And I want my release to be really fast. But I'm just hearing the click. So here, I'm fattening the sound, but if I stop it later, I'm just getting the click. Right here, I just lost it. I stopped it too late. So I would say right here is a good sweet spot. So I'm going to raise it to gain match. And you could just mix to taste. So now you can hear, without it, there's no attack. There's no transient. Now that we mix it in, it cuts through. And this is all to taste. If you want more of that click, and that's how you change the envelope using compression drums. Another technique of having better sounding drums is to layer transient sounding samples onto samples that don't have any transients. I'm gonna explain that right now. So what I like to use as a starting point is side sticks. Again, I created a kit, a menu of all side sticks. And I essentially use these to add transient to my kick and snare. So let's use this for example. I want to layer the kick, this solo the kick real quick. We're gonna duplicate. So let's copy all the events. Now let's paste them. So now I have them paste. Let's just transpose these so it could be on the same track. We're going to change the length to 2 bars. Now this is just adding a little bit of the transient from the side stick to the kick. So you want to, this is my volume, and I'm going to use this knob to find the right side stick that's going to fit with this kick. Here we go. So I'm using this. Just without it. And it's just adding that first. Again, you could go a step further. You could tune this. You could also use the technique on your snares. We could add this side stick to a snare, and it's pretty much the same idea. All right, and that's pretty much it. So I'm really trying to grow this channel, so please help me out by supporting me. Please like and smash that subscribe button. Watch the whole video through. It's only going to help me create more content for you guys and introduce more tips and tricks to the producer community. All right, so again, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Until then, peace.